In a world where competition is fierce and markets are saturated, the quest for innovation often feels like navigating a treacherous sea of rivals, all vying for the same customers. Enter Blue Ocean Strategy by WChanKim and Renée Mauborgne, a groundbreaking manifesto that invites business leaders to rethink the very essence of competition. Instead of battling it out in the bloody waters of the Red Ocean, where every player fights for a shrinking slice of the pie, the authors propose a radical departure, creating blue oceans of untapped market space ripe for innovation and growth. Imagine sailing into a vast expanse where the rules are yet to be written and the possibilities are limitless. In this inspiring work, Kim and Mauborgne unveil a framework that empowers organizations to break free from the constraints of conventional thinking. They argue that true success lies not in outperforming rivals, but in making the competition irrelevant. Through compelling case studies and actionable insights, the authors guide readers on a journey to identify opportunities that lie beyond the horizon, fostering a culture of creativity and strategic foresight. As businesses grapple with the challenges of a rapidly evolving landscape, Blue Ocean Strategy serves as a beacon of hope, illuminating pathways towards sustainable growth and differentiation. Prepare to set sail on a voyage of discovery, where the only limit is your imagination. Introduction to Blue Ocean Strategy. In an ever-evolving business landscape, the quest for competitive advantage often leads companies into fiercely contested markets resembling a red ocean filled with rivals fighting for a shrinking share of the pie. However, WChanKim and Renée Mauborgne, in their groundbreaking book, Blue Ocean Strategy, challenge this conventional thinking. They propose a revolutionary approach that encourages businesses to venture into unexplored waters, the blue oceans, where competition is irrelevant and potential for growth is abundant. The essence of Blue Ocean Strategy lies in the idea that instead of battling competitors in saturated markets, companies can create new demand in untapped markets. Kim and Mauborgne illustrate this concept through compelling case studies, showcasing how organizations have successfully innovated and differentiated themselves by redefining industry boundaries. The authors introduce vital analytical tools such as the Strategy Canvas and the 4 Actions Framework, guiding readers through the process of identifying and developing blue ocean opportunities. What makes this book particularly engaging is its accessibility. It is not just a theoretical discourse, but a practical guide that empowers leaders to rethink their strategic approach. By emphasizing value innovation, a simultaneous pursuit of differentiation and low cost, Kim and Mauborgne provide a roadmap for businesses to unlock new avenues of growth and profitability. As organizations are challenged to adapt in today's fast-paced environment, Blue Ocean Strategy remains a vital resource for anyone seeking to navigate the complexities of modern competition and foster sustainable success. Embracing this strategy can not only redefine a company's trajectory, but also reshape entire industries, making it an essential read for aspiring entrepreneurs and seasoned executives alike. WChanKim Renée Mauborgne. WChanKim and Renée Mauborgne are not just authors, they are pioneers in the field of strategic management. Their collaborative work has fundamentally altered the way businesses approach competition and innovation. Both professors at INSEAD, one of the leading business schools in the world, they have dedicated their careers to exploring the dynamics of market competition and the potential for value creation beyond traditional boundaries. WChanKim, a recognized authority in strategy, has spent over 2 decades researching how organizations can achieve sustained growth and profitability. His academic background includes a PhD in business from Harvard University, where he honed his expertise in economics and strategy. Kim's insights often emphasize the importance of looking beyond conventional market frameworks, which is a cornerstone of the Blue Ocean Strategy. His work has been influential across various industries, inspiring leaders to rethink their approach to market positioning. Renée Mauborgne complements Kim's vision with her profound understanding of strategic management and marketing. She holds a PhD from the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania and brings a wealth of knowledge in organizational behavior and strategic innovation. Mauborgne has contributed significantly to both theory and practice, often focusing on how companies can leverage creativity to unlock new market spaces. Her perspective is pivotal in shaping the blue ocean strategy, which encourages businesses to transcend competition rather than merely outmaneuvering rivals. Together, Kim and Mauborgne co-authored the groundbreaking book Blue Ocean Strategy, first published in 2005. The book is a result of extensive research, drawing from a variety of industries and real-world case studies. It introduces the concept of blue oceans, untapped market spaces ripe for innovation, contrasting sharply with red oceans, where competition is fierce and profit margins are continually eroded. Their approach advocates for a paradigm shift from competition-based strategies to those focusing on value innovation, where companies can create new demand and make the competition irrelevant. The impact of Blue Ocean strategy has been staggering, with the book translated into over 40 languages and sold millions of copies worldwide. Kim and Mauborgne have not only influenced business leaders and strategists, but have also shaped academic thinking in management. Their ideas have sparked discussions in boardrooms and classrooms alike, promoting a new way of thinking about competition and market strategy. In essence, WChanKim and Renée Mauborgne have created a legacy that encourages organizations to explore new frontiers and rethink the rules of competition. Their work continues to inspire a generation of entrepreneurs and business leaders to navigate the complexities of a rapidly changing global market, reminding us that the true potential for growth lies not in battling rivals, but in creating new spaces for innovation and value creation. The concept of blue oceans versus red oceans. Conversely, blue oceans symbolize untapped market spaces, ripe for innovation and opportunity. In these serene waters, competition is irrelevant because the rules of the game are yet to be defined. Companies that venture into blue oceans create demand rather than fight over existing customers. They innovate and offer unique value propositions that open new avenues for growth and profitability. The authors emphasize that successful businesses should seek to break free from the confines of traditional competition and instead explore these uncharted territories. The book outlines a systematic approach to identifying and creating blue oceans through tools like the Strategy Canvas and the 4 Actions Framework. By understanding what factors to eliminate, reduce, raise, and create, organizations can reconstruct market boundaries and unlock new demand. The authors argue that this strategic shift not only fosters innovation, but also leads to sustainable growth. Ultimately, Blue Ocean Strategy serves as a call to action for businesses to reimagine their strategies and embrace the potential of blue oceans, paving the way for a more prosperous and competitive future. Understanding the competitive landscape. In the realm of business, competition is often viewed as a zero-sum game where one company's gain is another's loss. However, WChanKim and Renée Mauborgne, in their groundbreaking book Blue Ocean Strategy, challenge this conventional wisdom by introducing a transformative perspective on how companies can navigate the competitive landscape. Instead of battling it out in crowded markets, what they term red oceans, filled with fierce competition and diminishing profits, Kim and Mauborgne advocate for the creation of blue oceans, which represent untapped market spaces ripe for innovation and growth. At the heart of the Blue Ocean strategy is the idea that businesses should shift their focus from competing against rivals to creating value in ways that render the competition irrelevant. This involves identifying and pursuing new customer segments, reimagining existing products or services, and delivering unique offerings that meet unaddressed needs. The authors provide a framework known as the 4 Actions Framework, which encourages organizations to eliminate, reduce, raise, and create factors that define the industry. By doing so, companies can unlock new demand and create a leap in value for both themselves and their customers. Understanding the competitive landscape also necessitates a deep dive into the concept of value innovation. Kim and Mauborgne argue that rather than simply striving for differentiation or low cost, businesses should aim for both simultaneously. This dual focus allows companies to break free from the constraints of traditional competition and discover innovative solutions that captivate customers. The examples of successful blue ocean strategies, from Cirque du Soleil to the iTunes Store, illustrate that it is possible to create entirely new markets while offering exceptional value. Ultimately, embracing the principles of blue ocean strategy equips businesses with the tools to not only survive but thrive in an ever-evolving marketplace. By redefining their competitive landscape, organizations can foster a culture of creativity and exploration, paving the way for sustainable success. In a world where competition is unavoidable, the true challenge lies in how businesses choose to engage with it. Will they fight for a piece of the pie, or will they create an entirely new feast? The importance of creating uncontested market space. Creating uncontested market space is crucial for several reasons. Firstly, it allows businesses to innovate and differentiate themselves from the competition. By venturing into uncharted waters, companies can develop unique products and services that cater to unmet needs, thereby attracting new customers and fostering loyalty. This innovation not only enhances a company's market position, but also contributes to long-term sustainability and growth. Moreover, entering a blue ocean encourages a shift in focus from competing against rivals to creating value for customers. This customer-centric approach leads to the development of solutions that resonate more deeply with target audiences, ultimately driving demand. When organizations prioritize understanding their customers' pain points and aspirations, they can design offerings that transcend traditional market boundaries, opening the door to new revenue streams. Additionally, the authors highlight the significance of strategic alignment within an organization. Creating uncontested market space requires collaboration across departments, ensuring that every facet of the business is geared toward delivering exceptional value. This synergy fosters a culture of innovation, where employees feel empowered to contribute ideas and solutions that can shape the future of the company. Ultimately, the importance of creating uncontested market space lies in its potential to redefine industries and elevate businesses to new heights. By moving beyond the confines of competition, organizations can unleash their creativity, discover new opportunities, and secure a sustainable competitive advantage. In a world where traditional strategies often lead to stagnation, the blue ocean strategy stands as a beacon of possibility, urging companies to navigate towards uncharted territories that promise not just survival, but thriving success. Key principles of blue ocean strategy. Blue Ocean Strategy by WChanKim and Renée Mauborgne revolutionizes the way businesses approach competition and market creation. At the heart of this transformative framework are several key principles that guide organizations toward unlocking new demand and fostering innovation. The first principle emphasizes the importance of creating blue oceans, which symbolize untapped market spaces where competition is irrelevant. Instead of battling rivals in overcrowded red oceans, companies are encouraged to explore new avenues by identifying unmet consumer needs. This shift from competition to creation allows businesses to redefine their market boundaries and attract a broader audience. Another pivotal principle is the focus on value innovation. This concept lies at the intersection of differentiation and low cost, where businesses can offer unique products or services while simultaneously reducing costs. By prioritizing value innovation, companies can effectively break the trade-off between value and cost, leading to enhanced customer satisfaction and profitability. This principle underscores the necessity of aligning innovation with utility, price, and cost positions. The third principle involves the idea of reconstructing market boundaries. The authors propose several analytical tools, such as the 4 Actions Framework, which consists of eliminating, reducing, raising, and creating factors that define the industry. Through these actions, businesses can systematically challenge the conventional wisdom within their industry, allowing them to discover new opportunities. Additionally, the strategy canvas is a vital tool introduced in the book. This visual representation enables companies to compare their offerings against competitors and understand the factors that drive consumer choices. By mapping out the current landscape, businesses can identify gaps and areas for improvement, paving the way for innovative strategies that resonate with customers. Moreover, Kim and Mauborgne emphasize the importance of overcoming organizational hurdles. They argue that successful implementation of a blue ocean strategy requires a shift in mindset at all levels of the organization. Leaders must foster a culture of collaboration, creativity, and risk-taking, encouraging teams to explore unconventional ideas without fear of failure. Lastly, the authors discuss the significance of building a robust execution plan. A blue ocean strategy is not just about crafting an innovative idea. It necessitates a strategic roadmap that aligns resources and capabilities with the envisioned market space. This includes engaging stakeholders and ensuring that the entire organization is united in pursuing the new strategic direction. In summary, Blue Ocean Strategy provides a compelling framework for businesses seeking to escape fierce competition and explore new growth avenues. By embracing the principles of value innovation, reconstructing market boundaries, utilizing strategic tools, and fostering a supportive organizational culture, companies can navigate toward their own blue oceans, ultimately achieving sustainable success in an ever-evolving marketplace. The Value Innovation Framework. At its core, value innovation is about aligning innovation with utility, price, and cost positions. It challenges organizations to break away from the traditional competitive approach that focuses on outperforming rivals. Instead, it encourages them to look beyond existing industry boundaries and to create new value for customers. The framework emphasizes that the key to successful value innovation is not through the relentless pursuit of differentiation or low cost alone, but through the simultaneous pursuit of both. The Value Innovation Framework consists of several critical tools and methodologies. One of the most notable is the 4 Actions Framework, which prompts businesses to ask 4 essential questions. What factors should be eliminated that the industry takes for granted? What factors should be reduced well below the industry standard? What factors should be raised well above the industry standard? And finally, what factors should be created that the industry has never offered? By systematically addressing these questions, organizations can identify new opportunities for innovation and create unique value propositions that set them apart. In addition, the framework introduces the strategy canvas, a visual representation that helps businesses understand their current strategic position relative to competitors. It allows them to visualize the trade-offs they make in their strategic choices and to identify where they can create new value. This tool is instrumental in discovering how to best position themselves in a blue ocean, where competition is irrelevant and they can flourish. The Value Innovation Framework isn't just a theoretical concept. It is a practical guide for organizations seeking sustainable growth. By embracing this approach, companies can move away from the zero-sum mentality of competition, instead fostering a culture of creativity and innovation. As businesses implement these strategies, they not only enhance their own offerings, but also elevate the entire industry by redefining customer expectations and experiences. Ultimately, the Value Innovation Framework serves as a beacon for those willing to venture into uncharted waters, promising a future filled with possibilities and success in creating new markets. Eliminate, reduce, raise, create. The first action, eliminate, encourages businesses to identify and remove factors that the industry has long competed on, but that no longer add significant value to customers. By shedding these elements, companies can streamline their operations and focus on what truly matters. For instance, a company in the crowded fast food industry may choose to eliminate certain menu items that do not resonate with consumers, thereby simplifying the dining experience and cutting costs. Next is reduce, which involves determining which factors should be lowered well below the industry standard. This action is about recognizing that not every aspect of a product or service must meet high expectations. By reducing certain features or services that consumers do not value as much, a company can allocate resources more effectively and offer competitive pricing. For example, a budget airline might reduce the frequency of certain services, such as in-flight meals, to keep ticket prices low while still providing essential transportation. The third action, raise, focuses on identifying which factors should be elevated well above the industry standard. This is about enhancing the customer experience by delivering higher quality in areas that truly matter to them. In the realm of luxury goods, a brand might raise its standards for customer service, offering personalized experiences that set it apart from competitors. This not only attracts more customers, but also fosters loyalty among existing ones. Finally, the action of create invites companies to develop new elements that have never before been offered in the industry. This is where innovation thrives. By introducing unique features, services, or experiences, organizations can captivate a previously untapped market. For instance, a tech company might create an entirely new product that combines existing technologies in a novel way, thus appealing to a demographic that has been overlooked. Together, these four actions help businesses reframe their strategic thinking. By systematically analyzing what to eliminate, reduce, raise, and create, companies can move away from the cutthroat competition of red oceans and forge their own path in the vast, uncharted waters of blue oceans. This framework is not just a tool for strategy, it's a mindset that encourages continuous innovation and customer centricity, ultimately leading to sustainable growth and profitability. With the 4 Actions framework, organizations can transform their approach to competition, making the leap from conventional strategies to groundbreaking new frontiers. A visual tool for strategy development. By plotting strategic factors on a horizontal axis and the relative offerings of competitors on a vertical one, the strategic canvas enables organizations to visualize their strategic positioning and identify gaps in the market. This visual representation highlights areas where value can be innovatively created or enhanced, urging businesses to shift their focus from competing in crowded markets to exploring new opportunities. In essence, the strategic canvas not only aids in uncovering the existing competition, but also challenges companies to rethink their value propositions. It encourages leaders to ask pivotal questions. What factors have been taken for granted in the industry? Which factors can be eliminated or reduced to create new value? By engaging in this reflective process, companies can step away from the conventional mindset and venture into blue oceans, where they can thrive without the constraints of competition. Ultimately, the strategic canvas is more than just a tool. It's a strategic mindset that empowers organizations to innovate and differentiate themselves in a rapidly changing business environment. By harnessing its visual clarity, companies can chart a course towards sustainable growth and success, unearthing opportunities that others might overlook. In doing so, they can redefine industries and create lasting impact, embodying the very spirit of the Blue Ocean Strategy. The 6 Paths Framework for Finding Blue Oceans. The 6 Paths framework serves as a practical tool that encourages companies to think beyond their existing boundaries. The first path invites businesses to look across alternative industries, prompting them to explore how customers might fulfill their needs through different products or services. This perspective opens the door to innovation, as companies can discover new ways to deliver value that competitors have overlooked. The second path focuses on strategic groups within industries. Instead of solely competing for the same customer segments, businesses are encouraged to examine how they can attract customers from other strategic groups, thereby expanding their reach and creating new demand. The third path examines the buyer group. Companies often fixate on the end user, but this framework prompts them to consider other stakeholders, such as influencers or intermediaries, who can sway purchasing decisions. By addressing the needs of these groups, organizations can unlock new opportunities for growth. Path 4 emphasizes the importance of complementary products and services. Businesses can enhance their offerings by considering what additional elements customers might desire, thus creating a more comprehensive solution that sets them apart from competitors. The fifth path encourages firms to rethink their functional emotional orientation. This involves balancing functional benefits with emotional appeal, allowing companies to create unique value propositions that resonate deeply with customers. Finally, the sixth path urges businesses to shape their industry's future by addressing the overarching trends that can redefine the marketplace. By proactively identifying and leveraging these trends, companies can position themselves as leaders in emerging blue oceans. Together, these 6 paths provide a robust framework for organizations seeking to innovate and differentiate themselves in an increasingly crowded landscape. By embracing the Blue Ocean strategy and its 6 paths framework, businesses can navigate beyond the competition, fostering creativity and unlocking new avenues for growth that promise not just survival, but prosperity in a world of endless possibilities. The role of buyer utility in Blue Ocean creation. The authors outline a systematic approach to understanding buyer utility through the Buyer Utility Map, which categorizes utility into 6 stages: purchase, delivery, use, supplements, maintenance, and disposal. Each stage offers opportunities for innovation that can enhance the overall buyer experience. For instance, by improving the purchase process, companies can eliminate pain points that deter customers, thus increasing satisfaction and loyalty. Additionally, by addressing the entire life cycle of a product, from its initial purchase to its eventual disposal, businesses can create holistic solutions that resonate deeply with consumers. Kim and Mauborgne argue that the key to crafting a blue ocean lies in the ability to identify and leverage these utility opportunities, ultimately leading to the creation of value innovation. This is not merely about making incremental improvements, it's about rethinking the way value is delivered to customers. By prioritizing buyer utility, organizations can differentiate themselves from competitors and establish a strong emotional connection with their target audience. This connection fosters brand loyalty and encourages customers to not only return, but also advocate for the brand. In summary, the role of buyer utility in Blue Ocean creation is crucial. It serves as a guiding principle that helps businesses navigate the complex landscape of consumer needs and preferences. By centering their strategies around buyer utility, companies can unlock new avenues for growth and innovation, paving the way for a successful and sustainable future in the marketplace. This approach not only enhances profitability, but also enriches the consumer experience, making it a win-win for all stakeholders involved. Successful Blue Ocean strategies. In the realm of business strategy, few concepts have resonated as powerfully as the idea of Blue Ocean strategy, introduced by WChanKim and Renée Mauborgne in their groundbreaking book. This innovative approach encourages companies to break away from the saturated red oceans of competition, where rivals vie for the same customers, and instead to create blue oceans of untapped market space. To illustrate the effectiveness of this strategy, let's delve into a few compelling case studies that highlight organizations that have successfully navigated these uncharted waters. One of the most notable examples is Cirque du Soleil, which revolutionized the circus industry. Traditionally, circuses relied on animal acts and star performers, but Cirque du Soleil redefined the experience by blending acrobatics with theatrical flair, storytelling, and live music. By eliminating costly animal acts and integrating a more sophisticated artistic approach, Cirque not only differentiated itself, but also attracted a new demographic of adults seeking unique entertainment experiences. The result? A once niche form of entertainment transformed into a global phenomenon, capturing audiences worldwide while creating a new market space devoid of direct competition. Another striking case is the creation of Nintendo's Wii console. Unlike its competitors, which focused on high-end graphics and complex gameplay, Nintendo chose to tap into the family-friendly market. The Wii's intuitive motion-sensing controls made gaming accessible to a broader audience, from children to seniors. By prioritizing fun and social interaction over cutting-edge technology, Nintendo carved out a blue ocean in the gaming industry, leading to unprecedented sales and a loyal customer base that transcended traditional gamer demographics. Moreover, the coffee chain Starbucks serves as a prime example of blue ocean thinking. Before Starbucks, coffee was often seen as a mundane beverage consumed on the go. Starbucks transformed this perception by creating a third place for customers, an inviting environment where people could relax, socialize, and savor high-quality coffee. By focusing on the experience and cultivating a strong brand identity, Starbucks not only attracted coffee aficionados, but also created a communal space that appealed to a diverse clientele. This strategic shift allowed Starbucks to dominate the coffee shop market, leaving competitors scrambling to catch up. These case studies underscore the power of blue ocean strategy in fostering innovation and creating new demand. By redefining market boundaries and focusing on value innovation, organizations can move beyond competition and unlock new opportunities for growth. As businesses continue to navigate an ever-changing landscape, the lessons from these successful examples serve as a beacon, guiding aspiring companies toward a future where creativity and strategic foresight reign supreme. Cirque du Soleil. Cirque du Soleil's success illustrates several key lessons in blue ocean strategy. First, they redefined the boundaries of the circus industry by eliminating the traditional reliance on animals and focusing on human performance. This not only reduced costs associated with animal care, but also allowed them to elevate the artistic elements of their shows. Second, they created a unique value proposition that appealed to a different demographic, effectively transforming the circus into a cultural phenomenon. By innovating on both product and delivery, they could command higher ticket prices and cultivate a loyal customer base. Moreover, Cirque du Soleil's ability to continuously innovate and refresh its offerings is a testament to the importance of adaptability in a blue ocean strategy. By consistently introducing new themes and experiences, they keep audiences engaged and eager for more. Ultimately, the lessons gleaned from Cirque du Soleil highlight the power of creativity and strategic thinking in carving out new market spaces, illustrating that success is not solely dependent on competing in existing markets, but rather on the courage to venture into the unknown and redefine the rules of the game. Apple. Apple's journey began with its innovative approach to personal computing, but it truly soared with the introduction of the iPod. While other music players were vying for market share based on features and price, Apple created an entirely new value proposition. The iPod wasn't just a music player. It was a lifestyle accessory that integrated seamlessly with iTunes, revolutionizing how people bought and listened to music. By focusing on user experience and design, Apple transformed a crowded market into a unique space where it could thrive without direct competition. This lesson from Apple exemplifies the core tenet of the blue ocean strategy: create value innovation that makes the competition irrelevant. Instead of competing on the same dimensions as its rivals, Apple shifted the focus to what customers truly wanted: ease of use, aesthetic appeal, and an integrated ecosystem. This is a crucial takeaway for any company aiming to carve out its niche. Understand your customers' needs beyond the existing offerings and innovate to fulfill those needs in a way that no one else does. Furthermore, Apple's relentless pursuit of design excellence and customer experience illustrates another principle of the blue ocean strategy: differentiation. By positioning itself as a premium brand, Apple not only commands higher prices, but also fosters brand loyalty that is unparalleled. The company's ability to cultivate a community around its products, think of the fervent fan base that lines up for every product launch, demonstrates the power of creating emotional connections with customers. In conclusion, Apple serves as a powerful case study in the implementation of the Blue Ocean strategy. By focusing on value, innovation, and differentiation, they have successfully navigated away from the turbulent waters of competition, establishing themselves as leaders in multiple industries. For businesses seeking to thrive in today's dynamic market, the lessons learned from Apple's journey underscore the importance of creativity, customer centricity, and the courage to forge new paths rather than follow existing ones. Embracing these principles can lead to a competitive advantage that is not just sustainable, but also revolutionary. Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines emerged in the 1970s, entering a highly competitive airline industry, dominated by major carriers with complex pricing structures and rigid services. Instead of engaging in the bloody battle for market share through price wars and increasing service levels, Southwest took a different path. They focused on creating a unique value proposition by offering low-cost flights with no-frills service. This straightforward approach attracted budget-conscious travelers and those who had previously avoided flying due to high costs. By utilizing a single type of aircraft, the Boeing 737, Southwest streamlined operations, reducing maintenance costs and simplifying training for pilots and crew. This operational efficiency allowed the airline to keep fares low, while also enhancing customer satisfaction with punctual flights and friendly service. Moreover, Southwest's focus on secondary airports reduced congestion and wait times, making flying more accessible and enjoyable for passengers. The lessons from Southwest Airlines reveal several key tenets of the Blue Ocean strategy. First, the importance of innovation, not just in products, but in service delivery and operational efficiency. Second, it highlights the need for companies to challenge industry norms and redefine boundaries, creating new demand rather than fighting over existing customers. Lastly, it underscores the significance of a strong organizational culture centered on employee satisfaction, as happy employees lead to happy customers, driving sustainable growth. In essence, Southwest Airlines teaches us that by thinking differently and prioritizing value innovation, companies can escape the confines of competition and carve out their own blue ocean, ultimately achieving lasting success in the marketplace. This approach is not just applicable to airlines, but serves as a universal blueprint for businesses in any industry looking to thrive in an ever-evolving economic landscape. The importance of differentiation in blue oceans. By breaking free from the constraints of traditional competition, organizations can explore uncharted territories that not only provide a fresh customer experience, but also foster brand loyalty. The authors illustrate this with compelling real-world examples, demonstrating how companies like Cirque du Soleil and Apple have successfully carved out their niches by offering differentiated products and services that transcend conventional boundaries. Moreover, differentiation is not merely about being different, it's about being relevant. Successful blue ocean strategies involve understanding customer pain points and desires, allowing companies to tailor their offerings accordingly. This approach encourages innovation that resonates with consumers, leading to increased satisfaction and long-term success. Ultimately, the book underscores that in today's dynamic business landscape, differentiation is not just an option, it's a necessity for survival and growth in blue oceans, where creativity and strategic thinking pave the way for unprecedented opportunities. Through a commitment to differentiation, businesses can redefine their industries and lead the way into a brighter, more innovative future. Blue Ocean strategy in different industries. In various industries, the application of Blue Ocean strategy has led to remarkable transformations. For instance, in the healthcare sector, organizations have redefined patient experiences by eliminating unnecessary complexities, thus creating a more streamlined and patient-centric model that not only improves care, but also reduces costs. Similarly, in the tech industry, companies like Apple have ventured beyond conventional product offerings, creating entirely new markets with innovative products that blend technology with lifestyle, such as the iPhone. Moreover, the book illustrates how industries like fashion and entertainment have successfully navigated blue oceans by tapping into consumer desires for unique and personalized experiences. By focusing on non-customers and understanding the latent needs of the market, businesses can unlock new demand and foster loyalty. Kim and Mauborgne provide practical tools, such as the Strategy Canvas and the 4 Actions Framework, which guide organizations in identifying their current position and exploring new opportunities. The emphasis on collaboration and cross-industry thinking allows companies to break free from the constraints of traditional competition and cultivate sustainable growth. In conclusion, Blue Ocean Strategy is not just a theoretical framework. It is a call to action for businesses across diverse industries to innovate, rethink their value propositions, and create their own blue oceans. This transformative approach not only leads to profitability, but also encourages a reimagining of what is possible in the marketplace. Implementation challenges and solutions. One primary challenge lies in the mindset shift required for traditional businesses entrenched in competitive thinking. Leaders often find it difficult to envision a market space free from competition, leading to resistance against innovative ideas. To address this, companies can foster a culture of creativity and experimentation, encouraging teams to explore new possibilities without the fear of failure. Workshops and collaborative brainstorming sessions can serve as platforms for generating blue ocean ideas. Another obstacle is the resource allocation dilemma. Many organizations are accustomed to directing their resources toward existing products and markets, making it challenging to invest in new opportunities that may not yield immediate returns. A solution is to adopt a dual strategy approach, allocating a portion of resources to exploit existing markets while simultaneously investing in new ventures. This balance can help mitigate risk while paving the way for innovation. Moreover, understanding customer needs is crucial for successfully implementing a blue ocean strategy. Companies may struggle to accurately identify and fulfill these needs, leading to misaligned products or services. Engaging in deep customer research, utilizing tools like the 4 Actions Framework can help businesses redefine their value propositions and better meet customer expectations. Lastly, the execution phase can be daunting, as organizations must effectively communicate their blue ocean vision to all stakeholders. Clear communication strategies, along with training programs, can help ensure that everyone within the organization is aligned and motivated to pursue the new direction. In summary, while the implementation of a blue ocean strategy poses significant challenges, proactive measures focused on cultural change, resource management, customer understanding, and effective communication can pave the way for successful execution. Embracing these solutions allows organizations to navigate the complexities of innovation and thrive in new, uncontested market spaces. Aligning activities in Blue Ocean Strategy. At the heart of this alignment is the idea that every activity a company undertakes should reinforce its strategic positioning. This means that from product development to marketing, from supply chain management to customer service, each aspect of the business should work in harmony to support the overarching goal of differentiation and low cost. When activities are aligned, they create a unique value proposition that is difficult for competitors to replicate. For instance, a company that offers a unique product must also ensure that its pricing strategy and customer service policies reflect the same ethos of innovation and quality. The authors provide a compelling framework called the Value Innovation Process, which emphasizes the simultaneous pursuit of differentiation and low cost. This approach encourages businesses to identify and eliminate factors that do not create value for customers, while simultaneously raising and creating new standards that do. By doing so, companies can carve out new market spaces and attract untapped customer segments. Moreover, the book highlights the importance of a cohesive strategy that involves all employees in the alignment process. When every team member understands how their role contributes to the overall strategy, it fosters a culture of innovation and collaboration. This shared understanding is crucial for sustaining the blue ocean strategy over time, as it allows businesses to adapt to changes in the market while maintaining their competitive edge. In conclusion, aligning activities in the blue ocean strategy is not merely about creating a product or service that stands out. It's about integrating every aspect of the business to support that vision. By focusing on value innovation and ensuring that all activities are strategically aligned, companies can successfully navigate the complexities of the market, create lasting value for their customers, and achieve sustainable growth. This holistic approach is what sets successful blue ocean companies apart from their competitors and is essential for anyone looking to thrive in the modern business landscape. Metrics for blue ocean strategy. To begin with, measuring success in blue ocean strategy requires a shift in mindset from traditional performance indicators. Businesses often rely on metrics such as market share, revenue growth, or profit margins, which are essential but may not fully capture the essence of innovation and value creation that this strategy aims to foster. Instead, Kim and Mauborgne advocate for a more nuanced set of metrics that reflect the unique dynamics of blue oceans. These include customer adoption rates, the degree of differentiation from competitors, and the extent to which a company can create new demand rather than simply capturing existing market share. One of the key metrics in this framework is the buyer utility map, which helps organizations assess how their offerings can deliver exceptional value to customers. By evaluating the utility provided at different stages of the buyer experience, from purchase to use, companies can identify areas of innovation that are not only valuable, but also difficult for competitors to replicate. This tool encourages businesses to think beyond conventional boundaries and explore how they can create new value propositions that resonate deeply with customers. Moreover, tracking the blue ocean leadership is another essential metric. This involves assessing how effectively leaders are driving the organization towards a culture of innovation and exploration. Leaders play a pivotal role in fostering an environment where creativity and risk-taking are encouraged. By measuring the alignment of team efforts with the blue ocean vision and the level of employee engagement towards this goal, companies can gauge their progress in executing this strategy. Finally, the strategic canvas serves as a vital visual tool to measure success over time. It allows organizations to compare their value propositions against competitors, ensuring they remain aligned with customer needs and market trends. This dynamic approach to measurement not only aids in strategic decision-making, but also fosters a culture of continuous improvement. In summary, measuring success in the context of blue ocean strategy involves a multifaceted approach that goes beyond traditional metrics. By focusing on customer utility, leadership engagement, and strategic positioning, organizations can navigate the complexities of innovation and competition effectively, ensuring they thrive in their unique blue oceans. Embracing these metrics not only illuminates the path to success, but also reinforces the transformative potential that lies within the blue ocean strategy. The impact of blue ocean strategy on innovation. The impact of the blue ocean strategy on innovation is profound and multifaceted. First and foremost, it challenges businesses to shift their focus from competing against rivals to creating value in unprecedented ways. By identifying and addressing unmet customer needs, companies can develop unique offerings that set them apart from competitors. This focus on value innovation not only fosters creativity, but also leads to the development of products and services that resonate deeply with consumers. For instance, Cirque du Soleil redefined the circus industry by blending elements of theater and acrobatics, thereby creating a new category that attracted a diverse audience willing to pay a premium for a unique experience. Moreover, the blue ocean strategy encourages organizations to embrace a mindset of experimentation and risk-taking. By venturing into unexplored territories, businesses can harness their innovative potential and challenge industry norms. This approach cultivates a culture of innovation where teams are empowered to think outside the box and pursue bold ideas without the fear of immediate competition. The strategy emphasizes the importance of strategic alignment, ensuring that every aspect of the organization is geared towards fostering innovation and sustaining growth. Another significant impact of the Blue Ocean strategy is its emphasis on collaboration and co-creation. By engaging stakeholders, including customers, suppliers, and partners, companies can unlock new insights and ideas that fuel innovation. This collaborative approach not only enhances product development, but also builds stronger relationships with customers, creating a loyal base that is invested in the company's success. In conclusion, the Blue Ocean strategy offers a transformative framework for innovation that encourages businesses to break free from the constraints of traditional competition. By focusing on value creation, fostering a culture of experimentation, and promoting collaboration, organizations can navigate towards uncharted waters filled with opportunities. The insights from Kim and Mauborgne's work not only inspire businesses to rethink their strategies, but also empower them to embrace innovation as a core driver of long-term success in an ever-evolving marketplace. Common misconceptions about Blue Ocean strategy. Another misunderstanding is the belief that Blue Ocean strategy is exclusively for startups or new companies. In reality, established firms can benefit immensely from this strategy by reevaluating their existing offerings and identifying blue oceans within saturated markets. By fostering a culture of creativity and encouraging employees to think outside the box, legacy companies can discover new avenues for growth and profitability. Some critics argue that Blue Ocean strategy is a one-size-fits-all solution. However, the methodology requires a nuanced understanding of one's industry and customer base. It is not a prescriptive formula, but rather a framework that encourages strategic thinking and adaptability. Companies must engage in thorough research and analysis to identify their unique blue ocean, tailoring their approach to their specific circumstances. Moreover, many believe that the strategy is solely about cost reduction or differentiation. While both elements are important, the essence of Blue Ocean strategy lies in the simultaneous pursuit of differentiation and cost leadership. This dual focus allows organizations to deliver exceptional value while maintaining profitability, often leading to uncontested market spaces where they can thrive. Lastly, there's a misconception that implementing a Blue Ocean strategy guarantees instant success. Like any strategic initiative, it requires commitment, persistence, and a willingness to embrace change. Organizations must be prepared to face challenges and iterate on their strategies based on market feedback. In essence, Blue Ocean strategy is not just about finding new horizons, it's about cultivating a mindset that prioritizes innovation, adaptability, and sustained value creation. By dispelling these misconceptions, businesses can fully leverage the potential of Blue Ocean strategy, transforming their competitive landscape and achieving enduring success. The future of Blue Ocean strategy. In a rapidly evolving business landscape, the concepts explored in the seminal book Blue Ocean Strategy by WChanKim and Renée Mauborgne continue to resonate with contemporary entrepreneurs and strategists. At its core, the book introduces the revolutionary idea of creating blue oceans, untapped market spaces ripe for innovation, rather than competing in red oceans, where industries are saturated and competition is fierce. As we look to the future, the principles laid out in this book not only stand the test of time, but also evolve to meet the challenges of a dynamic global market. The future of Blue Ocean strategy lies in its adaptability to technological advancements and shifting consumer behaviors. As businesses increasingly leverage digital platforms, the ability to identify and exploit blue oceans becomes more pronounced. Companies are now able to analyze vast amounts of data to uncover unmet needs, allowing them to innovate and create value in ways previously unimaginable. For instance, The rise of artificial intelligence and machine learning provides businesses with tools to predict trends and consumer preferences, enabling them to craft unique offerings that set them apart from competitors. Moreover, the emphasis on value innovation, simultaneously pursuing differentiation and low costs, remains a cornerstone of the blue ocean approach. In an age where sustainability and social responsibility are paramount, future businesses will need to integrate these values into their blue ocean strategies. Companies that can align their innovations with societal needs and environmental stewardship are not merely creating competitive advantages, they are also contributing to a more sustainable future, which resonates deeply with today's conscientious consumers. Additionally, as globalization continues to shape markets, the expansion of blue ocean strategies into emerging economies presents a wealth of opportunities. Businesses can leverage local insights and cultural nuances to create tailored solutions that address specific challenges faced by these markets. This not only fosters economic growth in these regions, but also allows companies to establish a loyal customer base, capitalizing on the untapped potential that exists beyond saturated markets. Looking ahead, collaboration and co-creation will play pivotal roles in the advancement of blue ocean strategy. As organizations increasingly recognize the value of partnerships, be it through strategic alliances, joint ventures, or crowdsourced innovations, they can pool resources and expertise to explore new blue oceans. This collective approach enables the sharing of risks and rewards, fostering a culture of innovation that is essential for navigating the complexities of the future business environment. In conclusion, the future of blue ocean strategy is bright and filled with possibilities. As companies embrace technological advancements, prioritize sustainability, explore emerging markets, and foster collaborative innovations, they will unlock new avenues for growth and success. The enduring principles of Kim and Mauborgne's work will continue to guide businesses in navigating the uncharted waters of opportunity, ensuring that the blue oceans remain vibrant and full of promise for generations to come. Critiques of blue ocean strategy. One of the primary criticisms of the blue ocean strategy is its perceived oversimplification of market dynamics. Critics argue that the binary classification of oceans, red and blue, may mislead businesses into thinking that creating a new market is straightforward. In reality, the process of identifying and cultivating a blue ocean can be intricate and fraught with risks. Establishing a new market often requires deep insights into consumer needs and behaviors, coupled with innovative product development and marketing strategies. Detractors contend that the model does not sufficiently address the complexities involved in transitioning from a competitive environment to a new, uncontested space. Furthermore, some analysts highlight the potential for blue oceans to become red oceans over time. As successful innovations attract competitors, the very markets that once seemed uncontested can quickly become saturated. This phenomenon raises questions about the sustainability of blue ocean strategies in the long term. Critics argue that companies must remain vigilant and adaptable, continuously innovating to maintain their competitive edge even in their newly created markets. Additionally, skeptics note that blue ocean strategy may not be universally applicable across all industries. While certain sectors may benefit from exploring untapped markets, industries characterized by rapid technological changes and evolving consumer preferences might find it challenging to rely solely on the blue ocean framework. In such environments, a more dynamic approach that blends both blue and red ocean strategies may be necessary to navigate the complexities of market fluctuations. In conclusion, while blue ocean strategy offers a compelling vision for creating uncontested market spaces, it is essential for practitioners to approach the framework with a critical mindset. Acknowledging its limitations and adapting its principles to fit specific contexts can help businesses harness the power of innovation while remaining resilient in an ever-changing marketplace. The global relevance of blue ocean strategy. In an increasingly competitive world, businesses often find themselves trapped in brutal rivalries, vying for the same customers in a congested marketplace, what WChanKim and Renée Mauborgne refer to as red oceans. However, Their groundbreaking book, Blue Ocean Strategy, introduces a transformative approach that transcends traditional competition. Instead of battling for a slice of the existing market, the authors advocate for the creation of blue oceans, untapped markets ripe for innovation and growth. The global relevance of Blue Ocean Strategy lies in its universal applicability across diverse industries and geographical boundaries. The core concept is deceptively simple yet profoundly impactful. Instead of competing head-to-head with rivals, organizations should focus on value innovation. This entails not just enhancing existing products or services, but reimagining entire market spaces, thereby creating new demand and making the competition irrelevant. One of the most compelling aspects of the Blue Ocean Strategy is its emphasis on strategic thinking, rather than mere operational tactics. It encourages leaders to look beyond conventional wisdom, pushing them to explore new possibilities and think creatively about how they can serve customers in innovative ways. This approach resonates across various sectors, from technology to healthcare, and from retail to education, showcasing its versatility and relevance in today's fast-paced world. Moreover, the framework provided in the book equips businesses with practical tools such as the strategy canvas and the 4 actions framework, enabling them to systematically identify opportunities for value creation. These tools empower organizations to visualize their strategic landscape, assess their current position, and identify areas where they can differentiate themselves effectively. This structured approach not only fosters creativity, but also minimizes risks associated with exploring uncharted waters. As globalization continues to blur the lines between markets, the importance of standing out in a crowded field has never been more pressing. Companies that embrace the principles of Blue Ocean Strategy can navigate tumultuous waters, allowing them to thrive in environments where traditional competition stifles growth. By shifting focus from competition to innovation, businesses can uncover new revenue streams, foster customer loyalty, and ultimately secure a sustainable competitive advantage. In summary, the global relevance of Blue Ocean Strategy extends far beyond its original context. It serves as a beacon for organizations seeking to break free from the constraints of competition, urging them to explore the vast, unexplored oceans of opportunity that await. As we move forward in an era defined by rapid change and technological advancement, the insights gleaned from Kim and Mauborgne's work will remain essential for any business aiming to not just survive but thrive in the global marketplace. The lasting impact of Blue Ocean Strategy. In a world saturated with cutthroat competition, Blue Ocean Strategy by WChanKim and Renée Mauborgne emerges as a beacon of innovation and strategic thinking. The authors invite us to step away from the traditional red ocean of bloody competition and instead navigate towards the expansive, untapped markets, blue oceans, where opportunities for growth and innovation abound. This transformative concept reshapes the very foundation of how businesses approach their markets and challenges the status quo of strategic planning. At its core, the book emphasizes the importance of value innovation, a strategy that simultaneously drives costs down while increasing value for customers. This dual focus allows companies to break free from the trade-off typically seen in competitive strategies, where one must sacrifice one aspect for another. Through vivid examples from diverse industries, Kim and Mauborgne illustrate how organizations can create new demand in an uncontested market space, making the competition irrelevant. The lasting impact of the Blue Ocean Strategy is evident not just in corporate boardrooms, but also in the minds of entrepreneurs and innovators seeking to forge their own paths in a crowded marketplace. The practical tools and frameworks provided, such as the strategy canvas and the 4 actions framework, equip leaders with the means to systematically identify and pursue blue oceans. Moreover, the emphasis on understanding customer needs and preferences paves the way for sustainable business practices that prioritize long-term success over short-term gains. In conclusion, Blue Ocean Strategy serves as more than just a business book. It is a call to action for organizations to embrace creativity and daring thinking. It challenges readers to envision a future where competition is no longer the norm, and instead, collaboration and innovation reign supreme. As businesses continue to navigate an ever-evolving landscape, the principles of blue ocean strategy remain a relevant and powerful guide, inspiring a new generation of leaders to chart their own courses in the vast ocean of possibilities. Applying blue ocean principles in your business. In the world of business, competition often feels like a relentless wave, where companies battle fiercely for limited resources and market share. However, the groundbreaking ideas presented in Blue Ocean Strategy by WChanKim and Renée Mauborgne offer a refreshing alternative. Instead of vying for a slice of the existing market pie, it encourages businesses to create their own blue oceans, uncontested market spaces ripe for innovation and growth. So how can you apply these transformative principles in your business? Start by reevaluating your value proposition. Ask yourself, what can you offer that is fundamentally different from your competitors? Consider your target audience and think beyond traditional demographics. What are their unmet needs, and how can your product or service fulfill them? By focusing on innovation and value creation, you can carve out a niche that sets you apart. Next, embrace the concept of the 4 actions framework. Eliminate, reduce, raise, and create. Identify which factors in your industry can be eliminated or reduced, allowing you to cut costs while enhancing customer satisfaction. Simultaneously, pinpoint aspects that can be raised or newly created to provide unparalleled value. This strategic approach not only redefines your competitive landscape, but also fosters a culture of creativity within your organization. Don't forget the importance of visualizing your strategy. Use strategy canvases to map out your current position and visualize opportunities for differentiation. Engage your team in brainstorming sessions to explore innovative ideas that might lead to new offerings or business models. Collaboration is key. Invite diverse perspectives to fuel creativity and generate unique solutions. Finally, take action. Start small. Test your ideas in controlled environments and gather feedback. Iterate based on real-world insights and be prepared to pivot as needed. The beauty of the Blue Ocean strategy lies in its adaptability. The oceans are vast, and the possibilities are endless. By harnessing the power of Blue Ocean principles, you can navigate your business toward a future where competition is irrelevant and growth is limitless. So take the plunge, create your own Blue Ocean today.